Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Game 5. Gray versus blue at the UMH-68 BC Invitational right here live in West Kelowna. We're at the beautiful Royal LePage Arena, West Kelowna. Day 2 of the UMH-68. Team Gray against Team Blue. This is Game 5. They had a whole day of battling it off yesterday with new teammates, a new coach, new plays, new strategies, and now we're starting to see the team settle in. Let's take a look at the rosters today. Over on my left, Team Gray is number 3, Colby Hui, 7, Bentley Vernon, 10, Jackson Benvin, 11, Hudson Koch, 14, Rio Riva, 17, Caden Hagel, 23, Josie Mondu, 27, Riker Panu, 29, Kane Cooner, 30, Lachlan Ritchie, 35, Tavin Poir, 45, Colt McKenzie, 46, Cohen Louis, 48, Cruz Williston, 81, Carter Hines, 86, Lincoln Satram, 88, Grady Hunter. And heading over to the blue team. Number 2, Colin Mully, 4, Dominique Hott, 6, Rian Baines, 7, Nate Shanks, 9, Jack Kenyon, 11, Brett Dunbar, 14, Levi Nielsen, 15, Stahl Kirka, 17, Sebastian Potash, 18, Max Ferguson, 20, Chloe Aitken, 22, Lucas Wessick, 36, Ethan Kopp, 42, Cash Powder, 66, Carter Smith, 73, June Bromberg, 88, Simone Colburn. And we're gonna add number 22, Dax Dupuis from Revelstoke on the blue team. Just a couple of minutes away from starting Game 5, I want to introduce you to your announcer today, Sean Paul. He's going to be calling the games all day long. We're going to get his professional play-by-play. I'm Alvin Tam, Impossible Arts, live production of hockey tournaments and other fancy video things. I'm going to turn it over to Sean Paul.
Thank you, Alvin, and good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We're very happy to be here. Thanks to Jason Podolin and the team at Up My Hockey for putting on such a great tournament in this UMH-68 Invitational U14 tournament. Yeah, this is an honor to be here. This is a great environment. These kids are absolutely amazing. I'm impressed each and every time I'm at one of these tournaments. The level of competition and engagement with these kids, the coaching staff, the professionalism, like you say, Alvin, absolutely amazing. And the insights that these coaches are able to provide these kids at this age is phenomenal. So Jason putting on an absolute amazing event here with kids in mind. I think it always comes back to the kids. They want to, at this early age, provide them with this opportunity to come in and have this experience, this near professional level experience, you know, with the jerseys and the name bars and the, you know, all the swag and the professional announcing at the games. It's just an amazing environment.
You know, one of the things that the kids talk about, the parents talk about, the coaches as well, is that, you know, the first impression is kind of key. You know, you walk into a new rink, a new tournament, new kids, and one of the things that I know Jason was adamant about was, hey, when you walk into the locker room, let's have their jerseys hanging up, their names on the back, and that's the first thing they see. And they see like fruit on the table, they've got snacks on the table, and they're treated like professionals, and then they start to act as such. And I know when the kids walk in, they've got their jerseys hanging up in the locker room, and that sets the bar. That sets the tone for the tournament.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, and the number of parents that stop by the booth here and just they can't say enough good things.
We do. We get a lot of feedback. You're good right there. We get a lot of great feedback from the folks walking by. So yeah, please come on by and say hi.
We're going to check out Team Gray. Great fans. Can you guys get loud this morning? Okay, we got a couple of
go. Frank's getting him into it.
How about Team Blue? Well, Team Blue, I think Greg might have outdone you. Let's try it again. Come on, Blue. Oh, there we go. We're getting excited. All right, who's ready for some hockey? All right.
Again, a nice touch with the Frank, a professional announcer and voice actor as well.
Yeah, Frank calls a lot of the Vipers games.
As well, I believe.
As well, right? And also he narrates audiobooks. So he is a professional, and it's great. It adds a lot of atmosphere to the games. You feel like you're on an actual piece of NHL ice.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So what a day yesterday. We had 4 games yesterday as well. Team Blue, 2-0 after the first day. They have a 2-0 record, and Gray splitting their games, 1 win, 1 loss. Both teams, amazing. This should be a great game. Puck drops, Blue draws it back into their own zone. Number 73 there to get it. He goes D to D, and then we go up the ice along the right wing side. There's a pass up the center. They'll gain the zone. Good stick by Gray as they disrupt that play. Now Gray up the right wing side. Back we go again. Gray was offside, and there's a late shot. In net for Team Blue, we've got Chloe Aitken again. She had played one of the games yesterday, had an amazing showing at that first game. Gray pushes that ahead. They'll gain the zone. It's a 3-on-2 and a shot that goes off the crossbar, I do believe. I heard a ping. Yeah, there you go. You can see Chloe.
That's a goalie.
That's a goalie move.
Thing.
Yeah,
we're both goalie dads, and we see our kids doing that. The luck of the crossbar.
Yeah, you got to give the crossbar some love after that, for sure. So face off to Aitken's right. Now that's going to be sent up the left side. There's a diagonal pass. Far side, that is no icing, and play continues with Gray. Oh, that looked... could have been dangerous. Situation averted. Gray's back to get it behind their goal line. Number 23 for Gray is Mondu. Blue in their own zone, winding up with speed. There's a stick by Gray, stopping that play, and a hard hit in the open ice area. Back to get it, Dunbar for Blue. He sends it up the boards near side. Puck at center ice, Gray there to get it. They'll send it back down. A lot of play between the blue lines right now. Gray stops that pass and sends it off the boards along the far side. Again, a lot of passing the puck between opposing teams right now, and I think, again, they're trying to get settled in. This is the first time that Blue and Gray are facing off against one another. Here's an opportunity for Blue, a shot, tries to go 5-hole. There's a 5-hole, pardon me, and there's a save by Gray's goaltender, number 35, Poyer. Gray coming back, or pardon me, Blue coming back, carrying that puck, sends it to the right face-off circle, a sharp angle shot, and a great glove save by Poyer. 17:53 remaining in the first period. Both goaltenders have seen some shots. Getting warmed up here, the game remains tied at 0. Blue gets an offensive zone face-off, and this one is to the left of Poyer. Gray will win that and send it back. Blue, however, chasing after that. Blue's number 9. Kenyon sends it to the far side. That's number 2, Muley. 17 for Gray is Hagel. He sends it to the near side to his teammate, who grabs that puck and then goes diagonal on a pass, lead pass, and here's a partial breakaway. In tight shot, goes wide. Kenyon for Blue, gains his own along the left wing side, now takes a shot, centering pass, rather, intercepted by number 81 for Gray. Hines. Hines with it still, sends it to the near side. There's a nice little pass, although it's missed its mark. Blue will pick it up. Now Gray picks it up. Gray advancing ahead. They're making a partial line change. Hunter dumps it in the corner. Oh, there's a hit. That's going to be a penalty, as that was a head contact. Again, bit of a height differential there, so arms got up a little bit too high.
Yeah, we talked about how at this age kids are just such different heights, different sizes, different strengths, and you know, maybe a little bump for a bigger kid turns into a big impact for a smaller kid. We saw some of that yesterday.
We did. So the first penalty of the game goes to Blue. Conversely, the first power play goes to Gray. We've got a face-off in Blue territory. Ref pushing back the players and drops the puck. Gray will get that back to the right point. Vernon with it, steps up, makes some moves. Players yelling for it, and Vernon choosing to go all the way around, carrying the puck, dumps it low. Blue's teammate yelling, ice it. Vernon got a stick on that. He passes it to his teammate in his own zone, and that's now 86 with it. Satrum for Gray. Nice move. Players were heading toward the net, likely looking for a pass, winding up, faking it, and then passing it was Vernon. Now left side, a shot. Great save by Aitken, and she stretched out her gloved hand to cover up the puck.
Sponsor Medicare Breakaway Limited. Medicare Breakaways is a proud sponsor of UMH-68, a family-owned Canadian years since 1947. They provide reliable LTL freight service throughout Western Canada. Strong focus on safety, on-time delivery, and customer care.
Blue keeping that, or sorry, Gray keeping it in at the blue line. Now this is Williston, a shot, tipped, but great cradle save by Aitken. 73 is getting called for that. Interesting. I'm gonna be curious as to what that call is. Perhaps a cross-check. Regardless, with 1 minute remaining in that first penalty to Team Blue, they get another one. They are shorthanded by two players. Gray with a 5-on-3 opportunity. Gray wins that back. That's Williston along the boards. Hull chasing after that. Sorry, that was Huey. Gray, cross ice, off the boards. Huey has it now. Huey passes it to the left face-off circle. Here's a pass to the slot. Now winding up, Williston, no, he passes it to the far side. Back to the left point. Blue with a good PK. Now here's an opportunity, shorthanded. Blue off to the races in and makes a shot. I thought that might have gone in, but that went just wide on the backhand. That would have been something, a shorthanded goal when they are two players short. Blue sends that puck down into Gray territory. Number 27 for Gray is Canoe. Canoe carries that out of his zone through center. Backhand pass to the left wing, a shot wide of the net. That puck now near side. Blue there to get it. They will push it out into neutral territory. Gray pushes it back in. Now that is sent down the ice. Poyer out to stop the puck. First penalty over for Blue. Gray still with the man advantage for another 37 seconds. Diagonal pass, gaining the zone, whiffing on that initial shot. Gray circles back behind the net. Leaves it for Vernon. Vernon, side, oh, that's a very sharp angle. Someone got a stick on that. That puck deflected to the corner. Blue back with it. Blue choosing to skate with it out of their zone. That's number 17 for Blue. Potash. Potash takes it around the back. He's got time. Still technically on the PK. Now that penalty's over. Teams will be even strength. Blue with it in Team Gray territory. That's number 2, Muley. Muley gets it to his teammate, number 11, Dunbar. Battle along the boards. Gray with it now. They will skate out with it. This is number 10, Benvin. Passes it to his teammate along the right side. Gets knocked off the puck. And this is another penalty. Boarding call against Gray. So, whereas yesterday we did not see many penalties, already
I think the refs are calling a different game today.
It seems like it, but here's the case in point example too, where the ref is taking a few moments there at center ice to explain the call to the player.
Yeah,
and
we saw that yesterday quite a few times.
It's a nice touch, and it was this ref in particular, actually.
I think we were talking about how the tournament's overall an educational experience.
So that is a penalty, again, to Team Blue. Gray on the power play. That's Huey, sends it to the left face-off circle. Upper slot. Louis drops it to McKenzie, gets it to Huey. Huey, cross ice, left point now, stepping up. Nice passing by Team Gray, unable to get shot just yet. McKenzie has it, he goes cross ice. There's an interception by Blue. Oh, nearly held in at the blue line, not quite. Gray with it in their own zone, they'll regroup. Oh, there's a stick by Blue, disrupting that play momentarily now. McKenzie for Gray will carry that in. He drops it to his teammate Huey, who loses it to Team Blue momentarily. Gray back to get it. Gray walks the line, steps in, goes around. Sharp angle, no, that was a pass. Here's a deflection. Team Gray's player, number 46, had words for the ref. As to the quick whistle, I think he thought maybe that whistle might have been a bit too quick. There was an opportunity for him to bang at a loose puck there.
Yeah, well, these kids definitely want to play this morning.
They do. But credit to the ref again, he actually apologized.
It's a really interesting tournament.
Gray with it, stepping in, passing it to the left face-off circle. Through the slot, Blue got a stick on that, winding up, and knuckleballer heads toward the net. A lot of action in that lower slot area now. Blue trying to clear it. It will eke out. Gray gets it back at their own blue line. They'll pass it up ice. That's Hagel now, number 17 for Gray. Nice pass to Benvin, number 10. Gray back to the left point, stepping up, a shot coming toward the net. Loose. Oh, and an open cage. Good stick by Blue to disrupt that. Good defense by Blue on the PK. Gray moving the puck well around the perimeter. Now to the upper slot. Oh, skips over the stick, but held in at the blue line. Tossing it backhand down nice. This is number 22 for Blue, getting there. Dax Dupuis. Oh, and a trip. Hey, right in front. Blue getting a stick on it, and that was a great save by Aitken. A lot of traffic in front. Bit of a turnover, giveaway there, and Gray now with a shot, or pass to the lower slot shot. And again, a great save by Aitken. 5-2 are the shots on goal in favor of Team Gray. 11:27 remaining in the first period. Penalty over, team's full strength, face off in Team Blue territory. Gray still with it. Back to the left point now, they'll send it down side of the face-off circle. Cross ice, Vernon now for Team Gray has it. Making maybe one too many moves. He recovers nicely and gets it to his teammate Huey.
Actually, we're seeing a lot more penalties.
Oh,
number 81's back in the box.
81's in the box. Man, oh man, I missed that. Simone Colborn. Oh. So yeah, I completely missed that call. I feel a little bit like Blue's been in the penalty box quite a bit so far.
Already, yeah, with not even 10 minutes into the game.
face-off down in Gray territory. Gray with the man advantage again. 1:44 remaining in that penalty to Blue. 11:10 remaining in the period. We've got a scoreless tie at this point. So there's a discussion happening in the box. I think it's the scorekeeper and the ref having a conversation. And now the ref coming back to the coach's bench, or the bench, player's bench. Oh, they're gonna take some seconds off. Interesting. We'll have to get the story there as to what that was about. End result, 10:55 now remaining in the first and 1:28 remaining in that penalty. Face off in Team Gray territory. Puck stalls on the dot. Blue will get it and choose to go for a skate, kill some time off the penalty. Gray with it behind their own goal line. Blue applying a lot of pressure, getting that puck toward the net. That was number 17 for Blue, Potak. Gray sends it up ice. That's Huey now with it, gaining the zone along the left wing side. Nice pass in the middle, and a pass. Oh, nice sequence of passes there by Team Gray, and a big hit. Another penalty. This is going to be a head contact call. And you can hear the parents getting a little frustrated with that. I do empathize with both sides. I empathize with the players and the parents, but also with the ref. Here's an example where Muley is quite a tall boy, so that was a head contact.
That seems to be happening quite a bit. Just given the size differences, might be a little shove for the bigger boy end.
Gray, a shot, cradle save, and pouncing on that is Aiken. Let's see this right off the draw. Gray will get it back. Nice face-off win, and a shot from the slot. Aiken pouncing on it. Again, Blue finding themselves 2 players short. Gray with the 5-on-3 advantage. They win that face-off. McKenzie now along the right side. Passes it to the right face-off circle. Up the boards back to McKenzie. McKenzie with it. Now to the left circle. Stepping in, a shot. Hits the side of the net. And rimming that around to the far side, but not out as it's held in by Team Gray. They'll go cross ice. McKenzie sends it low. That's a good stick by Team Blue. And they do ice that down where Poyer gets out to stop that puck. I think Poyer just wanted to touch the puck. He hasn't seen a lot of shots, so he's like, hey, here's the puck, let me touch it.
We know goalies like to just come out and play the puck sometimes just to get a bit of the action.
Gray whiffing on that pass attempt, and Blue now will pick that up, going for a skate. Crossing center, a little chip and chase, can't really chase it as he's knocked off the puck. However, this is a great play because he got that puck on goal, forcing Poyer to cover it up. This is going to be an offensive zone face-off for Team Blue on the PK. Speaking of, first penalty over, 54 seconds remaining in that second penalty to Team Blue. 9:12 remaining in the first period, still a scoreless tie. Ref blew the whistle. Unclear as to why. Blue with 4 players out there. Gray with 5. Gray has that puck in their own zone. Nice PK efforts by Team Blue. Gray will exit their zone with it. Now that's Huey. Sends it back to 27 for Gray. Looking at my list, that's Panu. Now Blue the other way, short-handed. Shot! High off the glass, behind the net. That cannot be held in, but Blue will send it deep in Gray territory. 16 seconds remaining in the penalty. Huey, for Team Gray, has that pass intercepted. And that's 73, Bromberg. Blue with it. In their own zone, they'll send it to center ice. Penalty's over, teams equal strength, and that's an offside for Team Blue. There's gonna be a face-off in the neutral zone near the Gray bench. 8:08 remaining in the first. Shots are 7-4 in favor of Team Gray, largely because they've been on the power play for much of this first period. Dupuis sends it into Team Gray territory, chasing after that are a couple players. Gray with it now on their stick. Winding up. Louis with speed. Chases after that puck in the corner. Sends it to the far side. That's going to be intercepted by Team Blue, who then skates it out of their zone. Number 6 is Baines. Baines with it. Sends it to the upper slot. Chasing after that was his teammate. That puck pushed down into Team Gray territory below the goal line. That is now a 3-on-2 for Team Gray as they come back the other way, crossing center, gaining the zone, going wide. This is Benvin. Benvin passes in front. They score! Beautiful rush up the left wing by Benvin, circling wide. And passing to his teammate rushing up ice. Pardon me, rushing toward the net. That was a beautiful play. I missed who tapped it in. That's my bad. We'll hear it on the announcement. Gray winning that face-off. They've got some momentum, in fairness to Blue. Killing a bunch of penalties might take some of the wind out of your sails, but here's Blue with an opportunity. Stopped with a hard hit. And Gray now with it. Oh, also hit. Reba. You can see the physicality picking up here. Blue gaining the zone. It's a stick by Gray, getting that puck out. Now a 2-on-1. Blue has to back check. They're doing a good job of that. Nice glove save by Aitken. That was likely a pass intended for the player rushing up the right side, and Aitken catches it midair. Luke controls that puck in their zone. There's a lead pass that connects, number 42. Good stick by Team Gray. 81 for Gray. Hines, Carter Hines, doing some great defensive work. There is a tripping call against Gray. Delayed penalty. As soon as Gray touches it, the whistle will sound. Gray will go off on a tripping call. Bentley Vernon got that goal on an assist from Jackson Benvin, as well as Colin Louis. There we go.
That's perfect for Benvin and Louis at 12:42.
Blue on the power play. They'll win that draw. This is Dupuis sending it up the boards. Shot toward net, tipped. Hoyer got a piece of it. Blue in the corner, they'll send it behind the net. Back to the blue line. Stepping in and taking a shot through traffic, loose, and they score! Blue on the power play, evening it up. That is a goal for number 9, Kenyon. Nice feed from below the goal line, back to the blue line, shot through traffic, and then the rebound banged home. That looked like it was number 42, actually, for Team Blue, which is Powder. I'll have to listen to the announcing of the goal again. This action, sometimes it happens so quickly, it's hard to see.
It does.
Blue, behind their goal line. Pick that up, sending it up the boards near side. That's going to be intercepted. That pass, Riva has it for Team Gray, sends it back into his own zone. Lead pass, Riva now with it, gaining the zone along the right wing side, making a toe drag, and then sending it to the far side. A little stick lift there as Team Blue is after him. There's a hit. The Team Gray bench liking that. Blue the other way along the right wing side. That's Muley carrying that puck in. Dodges a check. Gray will toss that to the corner. There's a pass back and forth. And that bounces out into the neutral zone. Here's Riva. A rolling puck toward the net. Aitken not liking what she's seeing. And here's a couple clashings of the sticks.
Yeah, day 2 of the tournament's always quite different. People are comfortable with each other. There's a little bit of rivalry being developed.
Kenyon with the goal.
Assistant Great Team Max Ferguson. And number 22, Jubilee. Time like 14 minutes 4 seconds. That's Kenyon from Ferguson and Jubilee. All happen to get 14:04.
Interesting. It was Kenyon who got the goal. I have to go back and look at that, but again, I wouldn't put it past myself to get that wrong, as my eyes sometimes do deceive me. Blue with it now, Potash with a shot, high and wide, winding up, faking it, but then passing it is Team Blue. In tight, they score a beautiful goal. Team Blue back with another one. 2 quick goals. They are now up 2-1 over Team Gray. This one goes to number 17. That was a great look from Potash, who makes no mistake with laser beam accuracy. Puts Blue up 2-1 over Team Gray with 4:26 remaining in the first period. Kenyon gets waved out, Powder in to take that. Powder sends it deep into Gray territory. 81 for Gray is there to get it. That's Hines. Hines sends it over to 45. McKenzie. McKenzie sends it up. That's going to be intercepted by Team Blue at center. Dupuis with it now. He'll gain the zone, takes a long shot right on. And
Team Blue second goal, scored number 17, Sebastian Hoda.
Hoyer making a save and covering it up for a face-off.
Number 14, Levi Nielsen. And number 15, Stoll Kirka. Time of the Team Blue goal, 15 minutes 34 seconds.
Blue winning that draw. They'll send it below the goal line. That's a bouncing puck in the corner.
And that's Potash from Nielsen and Kirka, happening 15:34.
Dug out by Team Blue. Gray got a stick on it. They'll reverse directions and come to the near side with the puck, and they'll send it up. Oh.
Goal scored by number 19, Kenyon.
There we go.
Max Ferguson. And number 42, Cash Powder.
Okay, they did correct the announcement. Blue has that puck at center. As they were pushed out of Gray territory, they'll regain the zone. Gray with it along the boards, sending it to the far side now. Keeping that puck along the perimeter. And there's a pass now. Nice little one-touch pass, give and go. Team Gray had that play disrupted by Team Blue. Blue with it now on their stick. They'll exit their zone, crossing center, carrying that in. Oh, Baines falls, gets himself back up. Gray, this is Huey, tries a pass, glances off a boot and gets sent back down into Team Gray territory. Putting on the brakes, reversing directions. Number 7 for Team Gray is Vernon. Vernon up the boards to Huey, one-touch pass. Now this is Satram. Satram 86 goes wide along the right wing side. In behind the goal, falls. Play continues. Blue gets that puck on their stick and skates it out of their zone. Passing it to number, it's hard to see. There's a backhanded shot. Hoyer got a shoulder on it. 2 is Muley for Blue. Pushes his weight around here. And Gray, however, getting a stick on that. Blue now doing the same. A bit of whack-a-mole happening in the slot. Blue comes away with it. Pass. Hoyer got a stick on that, though. Gray's pass got intercepted. That's Dunbar. Dunbar. Oh, passes it to number 17 was Potash. Bumped along the boards, far side. Blue still has it. Walking the line. Moves in. Leaning into that. There's a tripping call as an arm goes up. That looks like Huey might be heading off. Or a hooking call is what they're saying. Approaching the final minute of play in this first period. Shots are 11-10 in favor of Team Blue. The score is 2-1, also in favor of Team Blue. Gray is on the PK now. Kirka with the puck for Team Blue, puts on the brakes. Helping out is, I believe that's Shank. Nope, 17 for Blues, Potash. Kirka chasing after that behind with help from Dunbar. Pinned along the boards by Team Gray. Good way to kill some time off that penalty. Gray has it now on their stick, going for a skate out of their zone, carrying it across, and then gaining the blue zone, losing it. That was number 46 with some good speed, Louis for Team Gray. Now Blue with it, lead pass up to Dunbar. Dunbar makes a nifty move. Gets it over to his teammate Potash. Can't quite reach it. He'll grab that puck, slow things down, and teammate slapping the ice. It's interesting. Teams are calling for the players to shoot the puck, which is exactly what happened. That was a good save by Poyer. Final 4 seconds. Here's one last opportunity. Shot toward the net. Oh, they were going for a buzzer beater. Goal does not count, as it was after the buzzer. So there you have it, folks. A penalty-laden first period. Opportunities at both ends. Blue ahead right now, 2-1 over Team Gray. And Gray is going to still have to serve 57 seconds of a penalty when they come back after the ice clean.
Shots on goal during the first period action for Team Gray. 10 for Team Blue, 13.
Thank you for joining us for the first period of play for Game 5, Gray versus Blue. Let's talk a little bit about the generous sponsors that make UMH-68 possible. Main sponsors BioSteel. Stay hydrated and stay connected with the BioSteel Teams app, your all-in-one team management tool for schedules, score standings, game streaming, and team updates. It's fast, free, and built for athletes and families. Teams can also score an exclusive BioSteel starter kit with bottles, hydration packets, and towels to rep their squad. Download the BioSteel's app now on the App Store or Google Play and stay in the know all tournament long. VanCam Freightway, gold sponsor. VanCam Freightways is a proud sponsor of the 2013 BC UMH-68, a family-owned Canadian carrier since 1947. VanCam provides reliable LTL freight service throughout Western Canada, with a strong focus on safety, on-time delivery, and customer care. Their commitment to doing things the right way, day in and day out, mirrors the standards we're trying to instill in our players on and off the ice. We're grateful for their support of our athletes and the BC UMH-68 experience. Up My Hockey is also a gold sponsor. Up My Hockey is proud to support the UMH-68 players with scholarships for mindset coaching, because talent deserves opportunity and mindset matters. Change your thinking, change your game. Train with a program built by a coach who's played at the highest level and unlocked the mental side of performance. Up My Hockey, where mindset meets performance. Also, the Up My Hockey podcast, gold sponsor with Jason Podolin. It's the podcast for players chasing their full potential. From mindset to preparation to performance, this show helps players, parents, and coaches understand what it really takes to reach the next level. Grow your mindset, grow your game. Listen now and explore mindset coaching at upmyhockey.com. A-Kane Hockey, gold sponsor. A-Kane is providing a prize pack to each Sidney Crosby Award winner, an award chosen by coaches for the player who best displays leadership, dedication, and character. Dominate the ice with performance-driven, cut-resistant gear built for elite players. Stay dry, stay sharp, and feel every stride with A-Kane base layers and Blade Pro skate socks, the most comfortable cut-resistant socks in the game. Thank you to A-Kane for helping to outfit the UMH-68 players with serious gear so they can gear up and perform better. Gold sponsor, Elite Prospects. Elite Prospects is the gateway to hockey. Online since 1999, EliteProspects.com is the leading statistical resource in the game, serving over 1 million unique visitors every week. For players, EP is your online showcase, highlighting your achievements and helping you get noticed by coaches, scouts, and schools at every level. For serious fans, EP Ringside delivers deep insight on players worldwide through written features, video breakdowns, interviews, and more. We're proud to partner with Elite Prospects for tournament stats and all-star awards at UMH-68. Bird Juice is a silver sponsor. Bird Juice just isn't another fragrance. It's the quiet confidence behind the walk into the rink and the post-game strut. It's cologne for games changers, heartbreakers, and legends in the making. This is Bird Juice. Welcome to the lineup. Buzz Wax silver sponsor. Buzz Wax is a family-run hockey stick wax company based in Castlegar, BC. Handmade and available in 6 cents, Buzz Wax uses all natural ingredients to keep players buzzing on the ice. They offer fully customizable options for tournament MVP awards, team gifts, and special events. We'll be back in a few minutes. Hang on for the exciting continuation of Game 5, second period.
They'll ring that around to the near side. That's Dupuis. Tries a pass. It was blocked initially. He'll do it again to his teammate on the left point. That puck will eke out into the neutral zone. Blue will regroup. Winding up now with speed is 42 Powder. Powder going wide behind the nets. Looking for someone to pass to. Gray getting a stick on that. Powder retrieves the puck again. That's back to Dupuis from a distance. That was tipped in front and wide. Poyer likely got a piece of that. Now that puck again back in the neutral zone. Blue has to check back on and not quite. Kenyon thought maybe his leg had touched the blue line, or his foot rather, not quite. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off by the blue bench. 59 seconds have passed in the second period. That penalty to Team Gray is now over. Teams are even strength. Blue wins it, maybe a little too cleanly as that gets sent all the way back down into their zone. Aitken out to settle down a rolling puck. Puck far side, Gray on the forecheck. There's another arm going up and yet another head contact call. Roughs are definitely sending a message today. Blue finding themselves back on the PK. 18:47 remaining in the second. Blue is up 2-1. Gray hoping to get the equalizer here. They win that face-off. With time, they'll send it up the boards. Going cross ice. Here's an interception by Team Blue. Blue now up the right wing side. This is Potash. Potash goes to the face-off circle. And his teammate there to help out as well. That's Bromberg for Team Blue. Blue with time to kill. Kirka skates up the left wing side now. Goes skate to stick. Gray disrupts that play. They'll go through neutral and trip. Gray gets it back. Mondu sends it to their teammate, far side. Blue now with an opportunity. Good block shot. Loose puck. Gray will send that up ice out of their zone. Chasing after that, it's number 46 for Team Gray. Louis gathers up that puck and does a wraparound attempt. Here's a opportunity. Benvin gets it back to the blue line. That's now back to Benvin at the right face-off circle, sends it cross ice. Louis with it now. Louis makes some moves, drops it for Mondu. Mondu steps in, takes a shot from the left face-off circle. Hits the shaft of Aitken's stick, and that puck now right point. Little pass to Benvin. Oh, give and go. But Benvin getting a hold of that puck now. Sends it behind. Blue with it. 73 for Team Blue is Bromberg. Bromberg sends it up to 15. Kirka dumps that puck down. 20 seconds remaining in the penalty. 17:07 remaining in the period. Gray with it behind their net. Putting on the brakes. That's number 7, I do believe. Vernon, nice lead pass up to 86. Satram has that pass intercepted by Team Blue. Team Blue now, penalty over. 5-on-5 action. Puck in Team Gray territory. That's going to be stolen by Team Gray as they'll skate that out. Stop though at the blue line. Baines has it now for Team Blue. Loses it to Hines. 81 has that. Hines still with it. He'll skate away with that puck. Passes it to Huey, I believe. Number 2, or 3, pardon me. Gray, Huey sends that up, or back into his own zone. That's 81 for Team Gray. Hines being pressured by Team Blue. He's got 3 blue players swarming him. That's Muley, one of them. Gets it back to Shanks. Shanks has it taken by Hines, pardon me, for Team Gray. That puck now far side. Gray will pick it up and go for a skate. Here's a breakaway. Shot saved by Aitken. There was a little burst of speed by, I think that was Hagel for Team Gray. Hagel with a hit along the boards. He's going to get called for this. Team Blue, delayed call. As soon as Gray touches it, whistle sounds. Is that another head contact penalty? Oh my goodness.
Team Blue's just drawing all the penalties, eh? I think that second
No,
day,
this was Team Blue did draw this penalty. Team Gray is assessed the call. Yes. So I don't know if it's a, well, I mean, I don't know if this is a thing where the refs try to kind of equalize it, but anyway, Team Gray now with the penalty. They did get the last one, that's true. I think Blue, if we were to count the total penalties right now, they'd still be ahead in that department. But yeah, point being, Alvin, there's been a heck of a lot of head contact penalties called. So definitely a message being sent by the refs to the players.
You know, I think the players are getting more comfortable too with each other, so they're trying to be more physical, and but it's resulting in a lot of penalties too.
Yeah, for sure. There's a shot that hits a stick and goes up into the netting.
Team Gray, number 17, Nate Engel, 2 minutes per head contact. 4 minutes, 36 seconds. That's Hagel, 2 per head contact, 4:36.
Yeah, it's too bad because Hagel had just gotten that really good opportunity, scoring opportunity with that burst of speed. So definitely his energy level is up, and that I think was why he was probably just really into the play and inadvertently took that head contact penalty. So Dupuis with a shot, nice pass in front, beautiful. What are they going to call here? Did Poyer save that? I don't see a puck in the net. I do not see a puck in the net. That's an incredible save. Or where is it? I think everybody's wondering where it is. Oh, it is under Poyer. Yeah, it's under Poyer. What a save. Puck stalls on the dot. Blue will come away with it. Now here's Dupuis again. Shot. There's a beautiful play from behind the net. Player parked in the lower slot. Bangs it home. Blue getting another marker on the board. 3-1 the score with that power play goal. Nice job by Dupuis sending it to the net, and then right away, quick release from behind. And again, that player parked in front of the net. Blue widening the gap to 2 goals, 14:59 remaining in the period. Definitely underscores the fact that you probably want to stay out of the penalty box as best you can. That goes without saying, I know, but there's a case in point example as to why that is a good clean hit right there. That's how you do it, folks. All right, 3-on-2, back the other way. Gray gains his own along the right wing side, and a shot that hits a stick and goes up into the netting. Puck drop. Blue picks it up in their own zone. Oh, overskates it momentarily, losing it to Team Gray. Gray with it now. There's a turnover in their defensive zone, but Blue recovering nicely now. 2-on-1, back the other way. Potash. Oh, a brilliant save by Poyer, and a good defensive move by number 7 from Team Gray, Vernon, getting his stick in there as well. So Potash with Dunbar racing up the left side. Potash going for the deke, and Poyer making a good save for Team Gray. Gray won that initially, but Blue pouncing on it. Gray pokes it ahead, Blue gets it back. Circling, shot toward the net, blocked. Blue Puck pinned along the boards. Comes loose in front, they score! Potash in front, picks up that puck. Again, a pass from behind the goal line. Let's have another look. There's a scrum. That loose puck from behind the net. Beautiful pass. What was remarkable about that pass was that it was like a diving, like he was falling and he dove and he got that pass in front, and Potash positioned perfectly. There's an alliteration for you. In front of the net.
Just like buzzer beater.
Buzzer beater. So Blue right now finding their groove. They're up 4-1 over Team Gray. Blue in their own zone. They'll send it to the far side. That's Colborne. Blue or Gray. Head, oh my goodness. Another head contact call. Folks, you can't make this up. It's another head contact
I'm pretty
call.
sure I've never seen a game with so many head contact penalties, and we're not even halfway through the game yet.
It does make you wonder. It's a distinct difference from yesterday, and I'm wondering if a conversation was had, perhaps. I'm not sure. We won't know that.
It's probably a combination of the kids getting more bold and more comfortable with each other, bringing more physicality into the game, and then the refs also, you know, tapering that with sending a message to play clean.
Yes, very true. And I mean, ultimately, there's a reason that that rule exists. We don't want to see any kids getting hurt, so it's good to keep that in check. We've seen it go the other way, where refs don't call anything, and then it just gets nasty. We definitely don't want to see that at this point.
You know, I think you're just setting a precedent for the rest of the tournament too. Kids are here to learn too.
Blue behind their own goal. Minute 16 remaining in that penalty to Gray. Blue, Baines gets through. Shot, great save by Poyer. Baines had the opportunity. Let's have a look. Baines from his own blue line, carries it all the way in, dekes past some players, gets in tight, and a great save by Poyer. Blue sends it below the goal line. Gray will get that and rim it around to the near side. Dupuis gathers up that puck, is pushed off, but sticking with it. Now Blue gathers it up. This is Kenyon making some moves. Tries to get in tight, takes a shot. Poyer making another good save on this PK. 11:38 remaining in the period, 34 seconds remaining in that penalty to Team Gray. Blue, the lead pass out of their zone, skating through the neutral zone. That's 42. Powder with a move. In behind the net, another player parked in front. Held in by Dupuis. Dupuis knocked down. Gray gets it, but Blue recovers. Dupuis a shot. Nice pass. Oh, and a beautiful save by Poyer. Let's have a look at that. Blue with it in their own zone. Pinned along the boards. Scrum has formed. Ref saying move it. Players fall into the ice. Now that puck comes loose. This is Blue in their own zone. Good stick by Gray, but Blue pressing forward. They gain the zone along the right side, and a shot coming, stick save. Oh, squeezing the pads together was Poyer. 10:21 remaining in the second period. Shots 22-12. I see another player in the box. Another penalty up on the board from Team Blue. Face off in Blue territory. Blue wins it back, number 14. Nielsen sends it around. Oh, look at that puck taking a ride along the ledge. Blue now with an opportunity. This is Potash chasing after that, number 17. Slashing call. Louis for Team Gray carries that puck into Team Blue territory, goes wide. Team Gray in the slot. Shot coming, hits a stick, goes over the crossbar. Blue gathers that up, rims it, or glances it off the glass down the ice. As one would expect on the PK. Gray gathers that back up in their own zone, putting on the brakes. That's good pressure by Team Blue. That looks to be Chloe. There's a bump off the puck. Sorry, that was Colborne who had the puck for Team Blue. Now this is Louis for Team Gray. Centers it. There's a shot. What an incredible save by Aitken. What makes this save remarkable is there's a change in direction. She was heading to her right and then quickly had to move to the left to make that save. Face off to the blocker side of Aitken. 55 seconds remaining in that penalty to Team Blue. Gray with it now, sharp angle. Again, off the shaft of the stick and into the netting. Gray getting a few good looks. Aitken making some great saves. One to the side, and Gray has that on their stick. Blue takes it away. Blue clears that down the ice. Poyer out to play it. Leaves it for number 81 for Team Gray, Hines, who leaves it for 45, McKenzie. McKenzie with the lead pass to the right side. That's Ben moving in, makes a beautiful move. And Aitken might have gotten a toe on that. Benvin with it, loses it in his skates, gets it back. Blue fighting. They score! Number 9 for Team Blue. Kenyon. Kenyon, aggressive on the PK and the forecheck. Nice goal. Penalty might have expired at that point. Regardless, good job on the forecheck, causing the turnover and getting a quick shot away, and they are up now by 4 goals. Team Blue again pressing forward. Gray trying to clear that away from the danger zone, and Blue picks it back up. Smith with some fancy stick work there. There's a turnover. Team Gray pressing forward. Here's a 2-on-1. Good stick by Team Blue. That was nice back checking. And now Team Blue with a lead pass up the middle. Number 9, the goal scorer here. Kenyon, I believe that was his second goal. He was looking for a third one there, but that's going to be blocked by Team Gray now as they skated out of their zone. Passing it along the left wing side. That was McKenzie, I believe. Oh, good moves. Pardon me. I think that was 88 for Gray as Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. Now Gray with it on their stick in Team Blue territory. Blue picks it up, sends it down the ice. This will be icing against Team Blue. Gray will get an offensive zone face-off. 7:12 remaining in the second period, 5-1. Shots are 23-13 in favor of Team Blue. face off to Aitken's right. That's her blocker side. Gray wins it back to the left point, going cross ice now, stepping in to the right face off circle, losing an edge, falling down. Team Blue with an opportunity now the other way. They'll gain Gray territory along the left point. Now a pass in the slot. That's a lob high up in the air, and that was a great save by Poyer, as those are more difficult than one would think, as he had to stretch his torso up to make that save. He was literally standing tall for his team. Gray with it now at center, making some moves. Poked away though by Team Blue, gaining the zone. That's Podash, number 17, makes some moves. Slot shot goes wide, as it may have hit a stick along the way. Gray now sends it up the right side. Tries an alley-oop, that gets blocked. Blue coming back the other way. This is Kirka. Kirka falls, no arm going up, and they score! You gotta look at that again. I think that was from his belly. I looked away for a minute. Blink and you miss it kind of a thing. Let's have another look. So, this is Kirka doing some good work. He falls from his belly. Yeah, he passed it to the slot. Good job by Blue getting there. I didn't see who that was. It looked like it might have been Bromberg, but we'll get an announcement on that here soon. Shanks now with some moves. Shot right on. Cradle saved by Poyer. 6:10 remaining in the period. 6-1 is the score.
To Bromberg.
That is Bromberg.
Assistant number 15, Saul Kirka. Time of that goal, 13 minutes, 36 seconds.
Yes, a well-deserved assist to Kirka, who did a lot of great work in that play. Bumped off the puck. That was Colborne. Now Gray with it, however, streaking up the right wing side with speed. Number 10 making some moves, gets through. That puck, however, knocked to the side. Board battle ensues. Coming away with that is Gray as they get it to the slot. That shot hits a stick and ricochets to the left of the post from our perspective anyway. That would be Aitken's right. Gray with it. Up the boards along the benches. That's going to trickle into Blue territory. There to get it is Team Blue as they send it not out. This is Benvin pressing forward. Now 88 for Gray. Shot through the paint. That was 88 for Grace Hunter. Now Blue the other way. Out of their zone through center. Gaining the zone along the right point. That's Powder with it, 42. Nice pass. Spin move by Muley. Loses it momentarily. Now Gray gets it out, chasing after that. Dupuis for Team Blue gets it. Up to his teammate. Back to Dupuis. Muley with it. Muley. Shot whistles wide of the net. And that is in. Off the back of the pad. Good rush up ice. Sends it off the end boards. This is, again, perhaps intentionally wide, as that took a bounce and there was a player there to bang it in off the back of the goalie pad. Blue 7, Gray 1, 4:32 remaining in the period. Blue pressing forward again with another pass to the slot. That one's going to be blocked by Gray. Blue with it now. Gray getting a stick on that now, pressing forward. Oh, falling to the ice was 43 as he was charging ahead. Blue turning it around. They'll dump it low in the Gray zone. Louis, near side, will get that for Team Gray. That's going to be held in by Dupuis. However, he peels off for a line change. Held in by Nielsen at the right point. Oh, not quite as that squeaks out. Blue at their own blue line. Oh, it's Ferguson, number 18. Blue. Wraparound attempt. There's a stick on that. Blue very effective behind the net, and you can see they get players out in front as well. Here's another, oh, I think he was going for a wraparound, got knocked off the puck. Big hit along the boards in the corner. Gray skating it out of their zone. Big hit there along the benches. Blue, nice pass, and then a skate through the neutral zone, passing it to the left wing. Shot coming, good stick save. That was a hard slap shot and a stick save by Poyer. 15 for Blue is pressing forward, but Gray gets it out of their zone.
Assistant number 2, Colin Hewley. And also number 22, Dax Dupuy. Time by goal, 15 minutes, 23 seconds.
Potash with it now at center. Far on the left side. He'll bank it off the boards, chase after that. Again, behind the net. Sends it back to the right point. Nielsen walks the line, goes back to Potash with it. Potash loses it momentarily. Now, yeah, Gray has it on their stick. Stopped, however, by Nielsen. Benvin, again, hard hit. 15 for Blue, has it along the left wing side, cuts in. Very sharp angle shot, saved by Poyer. Back at the blue line now, Team Blue makes a fancy move, cuts through, goes on the backhand through traffic, it's blocked now. Gray picks up that puck and sends it out to the neutral zone where Blue calmly picks it up again. Potash carries it through, leaves it for Dunbar. Stick save by Poyer. Blue from the corner, centers it. Oh, 1T by Colborne. Goes deflected into the corner. Benvin for Gray, tries to rim it around to the far side. Now it gets there. Gray tries to clear their zone but can't. That's Muley for Blue, sends it toward the net. Williston takes it for T. Gray. We are in the last minute of play. Aitken very vocal, which is great. Players like goalies who are communicative. That puck crosses Gray's blue line and then out again. Back in the neutral zone, Blue with it. And then that gets picked. Here's a 2-on-1. Riva takes a shot, scores! Top shelf. Bottle flipper. 27.6 seconds remaining in the second period. Great move, turnover in the neutral zone, causing a 2-on-1. Riva taking it, goes glove side. Blue along the far side will pass it. Mid-ice, that's Dupuy carrying it. Sends it toward the net, lobs it over the net, and was knocked down for his efforts. That's basically given away as Blue nearly loses it though in their own zone. Gray still pressing ahead. They do get a shot away that is wide of the nets.
Great goal scored by number 14, Rio Riva. Unassisted. Time of goal, 19 minutes, 32 seconds. That's Riva unassisted at 19:32.
Why I think these players are drawn to events like this and sometimes drawn to me and my message is because I've been in their skates before. You know, I truly have. I've been that player that wants to play at the highest level. I've won the gold medal. I've been drafted to the NHL. You know, I've played games in the NHL, but I think where my story stops, I want these guys' stories to continue. I mean, I played 41 games in the NHL, which is phenomenal, and I'm super proud of that, but I wanted it to be more. And now looking back on what my career was, I know that there's intangibles there that I wasn't taking advantage of. And now to be able to use that experience, that firsthand knowledge, not only from my on-my-ice knowledge and perspective, but now the off-ice awareness of what I was missing, to provide that whole package to these players to help them on their own journeys is something that's really inspiring to me. Touch points that a lot of these tournaments aren't doing is really putting the player first. And that was the one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to be a player-first experience, a top-level player-first experience. Give them something that's not only going to make them better on the ice, but make them better off the ice, and allow them to leave this tournament not just with, hey, I got some goals and I got some assists, but with some powerful messaging that's going to help them moving forward. So better humans, I say, make better hockey players, and that's really a message that was driven home really
Good morning and welcome back to game number 5 at the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. We're about to start period 3 where Team Blue is taking on Team Gray, and Team Blue ahead 7-2 at this point. Weird start to the game, I would say, where Team Blue were assessed 5 straight penalties. I believe they killed them all. Gray did get on the board first. I believe that was a even strength goal. Gray got on the board first, so they were up 1-0, and then since then, Blue just pouring it on. Period 2 especially, where they got a number of goals. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they got 5 goals in period 2. They were up. They were down 1-0. They came back 2-1, and then in period 5 they added 5 additional goals to that score. Gray right at the end though, Rio Riva getting a goal late in the second period to give his team a chance to get back in this. Period 3, about the shots on goal, 29-15. Blue nearly doubling up on Team Gray. And again, I have to say this, despite being assessed 5 straight penalties in period 1. So way to turn that around, Team Blue. Well, let's see what Team Gray can do in this third period to get back in it. My name is Sean Paul. I'm your play-by-play announcer, and I'm joined by Alvin Tam, production manager for this live stream. Blue with it right off the face-off. They advance into Team Gray territory, making some moves toward the net, in behind, dropping it. Here's a wraparound attempt. Poyer saves it. Gray will bank it off the boards, but not out. Blue walking the line on the backhand. That was Kirka getting it over to the right point, sending it down low, back to the right point. Cross ice pass now. Bromberg with it. Little dipsy doodle move there, gets it to the slot. That's going to be poked to the far side. That's going to be now sent near side. Gray with it. Up the boards, not out. That's held in by Smith, doing good work at the blue line. Blue with the puck, sending it cross ice. They switch sides. That's Potash for Team Blue up the middle. 1 versus 3. He'll drop it back. I think he thought someone might have been manning the post, but nobody was there. Now Riva making some moves. Toe drag in tight, and Aitken makes a good save. There's a player that's hurt on the ice, and Gray's gonna get a charging call. Number 46, I believe, getting the call. That's Louis. Assessed a charging infraction. We do have a player shaken up on the ice. The trainer's out there to assess the situation.
Like you started the second period, comment there, Sean. A lot of physicality and more penalties coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And that is, again, as they're getting more comfortable playing as a team and the energy level ramping up a bit. And, you know, these kids are competitive, let's face it. They want to win. So, and the refs, I believe, taking their jobs very seriously. So, good to see Team Blues player getting up and skating, not leaving the ice surface. So that's good to see. He wasn't injured too badly. Shaken up for sure. Shanks will go out there. We've got Kenyon, number 9, taking the draw for Team Blue. Gray will win that. Blue controlling the puck now at the blue line. They'll send it down the side. Puck pressed up against the boards, taken by Blue. Here's a shot from the right face-off circle. Hits the post. Bouncing puck through the crease. Blue still with it. That's Kenyon making some moves. Sharp angle. Poyer makes the save. 18:23 remaining in the third period, 1:34 remaining in that penalty to Team Grey. Blue doubling up in terms of shots on goal, 32-16, and they have a lead, a 5-goal lead. Grey sends that down ice. That was Benvin, number 10. That takes a very funny bounce and dangerous bounce in front, in fact. Situation averted. That was good defensive work by Muley. Benvin has it again on the PK, gaining the zone. Will take a shot that hits a stick and glances off the glass behind the net. Muley, number 2 for Blue. Quarterbacking this power play. He'll carry that through the neutral zone and then send it deep into Team Grey territory. In behind, that looks to be Colborne. That gets back to the right point for Team Blue, whiffing on that initial pass, changes directions and sends it down low. Colborne chasing after that. Big hit. Oh. Hits the boards a little hard. Good to see she got back up. Now battle near side along the boards. That's going to be rimmed around to the far side by Team Grey. It's Blue with it, pressing forward. Calling for a pass with Shanks. That's going to be intercepted. Held in at the blue line. Stepping into that was Bromberg, and a funny bounce off the glass. Nearly bouncing in front. Centering pass by Blue is picked off by 45 for Team Grey. McKenzie, penalty over. Teams are even strength. 73, Bromberg for Team Blue. Picks it up. Pass up the right side. Grey getting a stick on that, turning it around. Bromberg trying this again. Skates it out, crosses center. Grey getting a stick on it. The puck in their own zone. They were looking for a pass. That's a good block shot, or pardon me, blocked pass attempt by Team Blue. Blue with it now, walking in, centering pass on the backhand, and Poyer makes a save. Grey has that pass intercepted by Potash to Team Blue. A little chip and chase to himself. He gets his puck back and goes in around the net, centers it, lower slot. Grey got a stick on that. Blue still on the forecheck. Potash making moves. And again, button hooks. Sends it back to the blue line. Nielsen winding up, a slap shot tipped wide. Blue centers that, nobody there. That can't be held in. Nielsen will take it in the neutral zone, pass it to his teammate. That goes back to Potash now, who skates up the right wing side. Again, a little bank pass to himself, and another one. He'll get there. Nice pass, left face-off circle. That's Kirka making some moves. Will lose it as Team Grey got a stick on it. Nielsen from his blue line sends it up. His teammates rather were making a line change, and now Team Grey with it in Team Blue territory. Grey lets it go to the far side. Blue with the stick on that. That's Bromberg, number 73, knocked down. Grey still with it. Blue doing some good work in their defensive zone. They'll clear it out to neutral territory. Grey advancing it back. That did come out. Blue with it now. That's Kenyon gaining the zone, right wing side, making some moves. Grey got a stick on that. Kenyon gets it back, passes it to his teammate. 42 making some moves. That was Powder. Grey through center. Shot wide. 86 for Grey. There to get it. That's Satram. Loses his stick. Tries his best soccer moves. Doing an effective job of that, in fact. Back to the left point. Shot coming. Loose. What an incredible save. 2 saves, in fact, by Aitken. Blue back the other way. That shot hits a stick. 42 is Powder. He has it below the goal line. Grey getting a stick on that. Pushing Powder along the boards. Scrum has formed. That puck now comes loose. That's Hines, 81, is skating that up, passing it to his teammate. 86, Satram. Satram from the corner. Digging away for that are a few players. Grey will come away with it. Goes skate to stick. Cross ice now, left point. Shot from a distance that's blocked along the way. Hines was racing toward that, but Blue got a stick on it and cleared their zone. Gray was offside. Blue takes it back behind their goal. Being pursued by Team Gray. That's a nice little pass to the right side and a lead pass that connects. Now an opportunity. Number 15, Kirka, pushed down off the puck. Baines back there to help out. Baines picks it up. Baines passes it back to Muley at the point. Sent toward the net. That was hit, or that hit a stick rather, went high in the air, and then a shot that went wide. Right point now, a shot through traffic, tipped, basically halting the puck. Now Gray and Blue, pressing forward in the corner. There's another bump along the boards. Another scrum has formed. That puck has come loose. Hits a skate though. Gray making some moves. Banks it off the boards out to neutral ice. 46 for Team Gray. Louis with it, shot wide. 23 is Mondu for Team Gray. Gray has that in their own zone. And they will send it cross ice. A little feed. That was offside, however. 11:49 remaining in this third period. Team Blue ahead by 5 goals.
The Hockey Podcast with Jason McCullough. The Hawkeyes for players chasing their full potential. From mindset to preparation to performance, Invitational helps players, parents, and coaches understand what it takes to reach the next level.
Potash with it for Team Blue, sends it toward the net. Gray picks it up in the corner, sends it behind their net, and now they'll pick it up near side, lobbing it high in the air, but that's going to be picked off by Blue. A shot that is deflected high. Blue was trying to send that back to the point, but that escapes the zone. A rolling puck back down in their zone. They'll pick it up. Number 73 for Team Blue is Bromberg. Bromberg skates it up the left wing side, past the benches and gains the zone. Knocked off the puck. However, Blue pressing forward. Blue with it now. That's Dunbar. Dunbar, and a quick shot by Kenyon. A good save by Poyer. Good work along the boards. Getting close to the net. A shot. Close range. And a good save by Poyer. In the skates of Cobourn, that's now going to be picked up by Gray. Nice stick by Blue as they turn that around and regain Gray territory. Gray banks it off the boards out to the neutral zone. That was Riva. Now Huey for Team Gray takes it, skates it in. Riva charging toward the net. Huey sends a bouncing puck towards said net, and Aitken covers it up, not liking what she's seeing, slows it down. We'll take a face-off down in Blue territory. 10:22 remaining in this third period. Gray gets an offensive zone face-off. They win it. Hines takes a shot, blockered aside by Aitken. Blue clears their zone. Nice pass up the middle. Gray got a stick on that. That puck now near side. That's Hines for Team Gray with it. Puts on the brakes. Nice move as he exits his zone up the right side. Huey now with it. Loses it to Team Blue. Blue, number 15. That's Kirka. Kirka puts on the brakes. Makes a move. Falls. That puck still in Gray territory. Gray will pick it up. They go D to D in their own zone and back again. Huey with it, has it skip over his stick. Gets it back, gets to center and sends it deep into, or not deep, shallow into blue territory. Blue will exit the zone. Here's an opportunity in tight, going wide. That was Shanks with a good move for Team Blue. That puck leaves the zone. That's Reba. And Louis chasing after that. That was a near opportunity. That's a good pass. Sharp angle shot through the paint of Aitken. Sent toward the net again through the paint. Back at the left point, Team Gray sends it low. Blue there to get it. They'll chip it ahead. Gray though on the forecheck. Blue does regain possession of the puck and gain Team Gray territory. That's a stick save. And again, a funny bounce. Poyer had to be sharp for that. Blue, pardon me, Shanks keeps it in at the left point. Shot! Right on, and a big rebound. Oh no, there's a collision. Charging toward the net. Players tripping and hitting the post. Looks like Poyer is shaken up a little bit by that. Being attended to. This is why goalie dads invest a lot of money in protective gear for their goalies.
Well, when you take a look at the cost of the helmets, you do realize it's worth it.
Absolutely.
A very competitive and dangerous sport.
Poyer looks to be okay. Blue off the draw, button hook, sends it back to the blue line. Maybe a bit too hard of a pass as it ekes out. Now Blue at their own blue line will get it back. Bromberg goes cross ice with that pass, gaining center and tossing it in. Chasing after that, Team Gray rimming it around to the far side. Blue intercepts that. Pass attempt didn't connect. Gray exits their zone. They'll gain center, and now Blue territory, however, offside. 8:01 remaining in the third. We'll get a neutral zone face-off just outside the blue line. Gray with some work to do if they want to get back in this. They're down by 5 currently with, like I said, 8 minutes remaining in this third. Vernon for Team Gray. Threads the needle, gets through, shot, kick, save by Aitken. Rebound, they score! Puck's on net, get there for the rebound, and good things happen. Nice work. Threading the needle, and then look at that kick save, but a rebound, and 86 for Team Gray gets the goal. Satrum coming right back. Team Blue aggressive on the forecheck. Sharp angle shot. Poyer made the save. That puck went straight up in the air and back down. Here's another shot into the net. That hit a stick and lobbed over the shoulder of Poyer. Those are heartbreakers if you're a goalie. So just like that, Blue regaining their 5-goal lead. Rides up the stick of a Team Gray player, I do believe, and lobs over the net. Here's a 2-on-1 for Team Gray. Shot, scores! Fast and furious. I'm going to say 3 goals in the span of a minute, it feels like.
Definitely the pace has just picked up all of a sudden.
Perfectly placed shot. 8-4 now the score. Blue in the lead with 7:17 remaining in this third period. Blue back in their own zone. Poyer paddles that puck, doesn't take any chances, stops play, will take the face-off in Gray territory.
Team Gray, third goal, scored by number 86, Lincoln Shatra. This is the number 7, Bentley Vernon. And number 46, Colin Louie. Time of that goal, 12 minutes, 12 seconds. And second from Vernon and Louie, 12-12.
Bromberg with a shot that hits the side of the net. Optical illusion as the mesh rippled. It looked like it may have gone in, but that again was side of the net. Play continues. Potash for Team Blue with it. Gets his body between the puck and the player and sticks with it. Sends it down low. Dunbar was there. He gets knocked off the puck. That's going to be taken by Potash, though. Here's another shot coming. Hits a boot.
Scored by number 7, Nate Shanks. Assist to number 2, Colin Healy.
There's a good save by Poyer. Another opportunity for Team Blue as they keep pressing ahead. Poyer through traffic.
Team Gray's fourth goal, scored by number 17, David Hagel. Assist to number 10, Jackson Benvin. Time by goal, 12 minutes, 43 seconds. Hagel from Benvin at 12:43.
The announcer getting caught up on all the goals that were just scored. Blue with it in the neutral zone, and a cross-ice pass was intercepted. Gray has it, although Blue picks it back up. There's the neutral zone giveaway, and that's a pretty goal right there. Sorry, defensive zone giveaway cost Team Gray. I may have said neutral zone. This is, regardless, there's a nice look at that goal. Six minutes remaining in this third period. Goals keep it coming. Blue, again with another opportunity, loose in the paint, cleared aside by Team Gray. Gray.
Team Blue goals, scored by number 15, Saul Kirka. Unassisted. Time on 13 minutes, 58 seconds. Kirka unassisted at 13:58.
Gray, now with an opportunity. Satram, a shot that goes wide of the net. Benvin battling for it in the corner. He'll center that now. Oh, whiffing on that shot attempt. Gray sends it back toward the goal, but that's going to be blocked by number 2 from Blue is Muley. Blue with it now as they try to skate it out. They do. That's Kirka. And Kenyon with Muley for Blue. Good save by Poyer on a sharp angle shot.
Goal scored by number 86, Safra. Assistant number 7, Bentley Vernon. Number 45, Colt McKenzie. Time by goal, 12-12.
Blue passing it up the middle. That was Hines getting a stick on that. He carries it, puts on the brakes behind the net, sends it up ice to his teammate. There's a pass to Benvin. Benvin pokes it ahead and charges after it. Gets to the corner. Blue. That was a good pinch along the boards by number 86 for Team Gray, Satram. Mondu back to get that puck in her own zone. Will send it up the boards. A nice little one-touch pass, but Blue got a stick on it. Now Gray with it again. Sending it in to blue territory. Potash for Team Blue, back to get it. He'll skate up the right side, now down the middle, going to the left side. Chip and chase, he'll get after that. Team Gray gets there first, that was Mandu. Blue still with it. Oh, puck stalled. Gray got it. Bromberg for Blue has it. Passes it up to Dunbar. Leaves it for Baines, now back to Dunbar. That was a good stick lift by, I believe it was Hines, preventing that shot from happening. Louis carrying it all the way in behind the net, going to the right point, cross ice now. McKenzie making some moves, loses it to Team Blue. Blue, Potash with that. Tries a move, Gray got a stick on it. That's McKenzie with it now in his own zone, drops it. 2:47 remaining in the period. There's a 5-goal spread. Currently, Team Blue in the lead. Pad save on that sharp angle shot. Stepping up into that, keeping it in was Blue, and a tip toward the net. Potash centers it from behind. Loose, and another shot goes wide. Blue still pouring it on. Rolling puck toward the net. Gray will pick it up. Huey, the one-touch pass. And Louis with it. Now, Louis sends it behind the goal. Back to the left point. Shot coming, goes wide. Blue from their zone gets that puck to center. That's going to be number 9. Kenyon with it. Oh, does a spin around and knocked off the puck. Chipping that ahead was Gray. That was in the skates of Dupuis. Kenyon sends that toward the net. That was Powder chasing after that for Team Blue. Puck pressed along the boards in behind the goal. Approaching the 1 minute remaining mark of this third period. Blue with 9 and Gray with 4. Ref is saying no whistle, let's move it, and they do just that. Held in at the blue line by Team Blue. Gray with it now. They can't get it out. Blue pressing forward. And here's an opportunity. Oh, centering pass again from behind the net. This time it's picked off by Huey for Team Gray. Nice little dish out to Riva. Rio Riva. Sharp angle shot saved by Aitken. Final 30 seconds of the period. Blue. Number 9 for Team Blue. Can't get through those players. Team Gray will pick it up. Send it up to the far side. Skating up the left wing. To the left face-off circle. Making some moves and good stick lift by Team Blue. Final 10 seconds. Blue. One last rush up the ice. This is Kenyon with Baines. Kenyon making some moves. Centers it. There's that buzzer's beater attempt. Seeing a few of those at this tournament. Folks, there you have it. 9-4 victory for Team Blue. Shots were 45-24. Putting an exclamation mark on that. Team Blue now 3-0 in this tournament. And Gray falling to 1-2. As is customary with most, if not all games, handshake at center ice, and then these teams will line up on their respective blue lines for the naming of the stars of the game and MVP. Brought to you by Up My Hockey. The stars will get a $25 gift card to Supplement King, and the MVP gets an A-Cane base layer, again, courtesy of Jason Podolin and Up My Hockey.
All the trophies have been sponsored by UpMyHockey.com. Now, first of all, our receiving a $25 gift card to Supplement Game, going to number 7, Bentley Vernon. Congratulations, Bentley. And also receiving a $25 gift card to Supplement Game from Team Blue, number 17, Sebastian Hoda. Congratulations, Sebastian. And our MVP of the game receiving an 8-game base layer, going to Team Blue, number 9, Jack Kenya.
Some well-deserved awards being handed out there. We'll get a photograph at center ice.
And congratulations to all our award recipients.
All right, thanks everyone for joining us. We will be back in about 15 minutes. 11:30, pardon me. We're back at 11:30 for game number 6, where Red will take